bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. The two exchange greetings with the French word for good afternoon. Sort of. The customers say hello and goodbye when they enter and leave the shop, as if they're at a friend's house. There are people in Japan who come into shops with a hello or good day as well. I feel like it's become more uncommon nowadays. Bonjour. Female patron has a firm and compact build suited for dancing or something of the sort. Her eyes widen as she's taken aback. Her eyes are focused on...
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Let's have a look then. I mean, we've seen her in this kind of attire before. Just like, see, this is a very simple cake. It's like, it's not overly flashy, it's just lovely. I'd want to eat that. It's lovely, it's lovely. Shigure is there, changed into her regular kimono. However, she's speaking fluent French while in it.
なんて素敵。日本のお人形みたいね。
ありがとうございます。
She's very popular among the customers. Wearing a kimono is uncommon enough, but on top of that, someone like that working at a patisserie is pretty much unseen around here.
写真を撮ってもいいかしら。
写真ですか？もちろんいいですよ。SNS にアップするときは店名を書いてくださいね。
Shigure strikes a pose like a professional model.
なんだか賑やかだこと。昔に戻ったみたい。
My apologies for the wreck.
おやおや、カショウには誰かが困っているように見えるの？
Yes, me. No, it's just... All of the customers are in a frenzy over Shigure and her uncommon wardrobe. She seems to be trending on social media. Oh no, which is why there are so many customers than usual. Apparently Shigure does business by way of the web. I guess she's serving customers in her kimono as a form of advertising.
フレーズ、一緒に写りましょう。私もですか？どうしてですか？和服とかじゃないんですけど。可愛いからに決まっているじゃありませんか。わかりました。
やった。前から気になっていたのよ。
フレーズ、寄って寄って。こうでしょうか。
フレーズはああいうのから逃げ回っていたのだけれど、しぐれは人に行動を起こさせる力があるわね。
She certainly has a powerful presence. No, she's just pushy.
強引さも時と場合と言い方によっては悪くないわ。単に強制しても人は動かない。やる気にさせるのはとても重要な資質よ。一人の志ある者は川を渡れるけれど、皆に志を抱かせる者は川に橋を作れるもの。
Yeah, maybe Shigure is the type to help build bridges.
ミーサナ、一緒に写りましょう。
Huh? Me too? Are we gonna finally see a chibi of Kashou?
お客様にフィアンセですかって聞かれちゃいました。
In this game, in Volume 4, I mean. We've seen it before, I mean in Volume 4. It's in Volume 4, I mean, You didn't feed her a lie, did you?
もちろん、事実だけを伝えました。
That's a relief.
しぐれは彼を心から愛しています。と。
Oh, Shigure. Oh dear, oh dear. That's just gonna give her the wrong idea.
嘘は言っていません。
I know, that's the issue. I mean, you technically didn't tell a lie, but still...
おやおや、もしかしてカショウはしぐれのことが嫌いなの？
No comment? That isn't what I mean.
なら仲良くするくらい普通のことじゃなくて、家族だもの。
You'll learn soon enough.
ペニーさん、 すがです。
Ugh. Well, the French do have more intimate family relationships in comparison to the Japanese. They're always going out together, and it's not rare to see brothers and sisters walking hand in hand. Sometimes what you think is a pair of young lovers ends up being a pair of siblings, and the pairs of young lovers end up being even more passionate.
文化を尊重するのは大事なことですよ、兄様。
Yes, but you clearly have ulterior motives. I get it. I nod. Shigure wraps her arm around mine.
なんと素晴らしいことでしょう。お許しをいただけるなんて。ビーバフランス、合法的にイチャイチャできます。合法兄様。
Vive la France. Cool your jets. A customer snaps a photo of me on their phone as Shigure clings to me.
まるで夫婦飽きないですね、兄様。私、感激です。
Yeah. Thought the mentor would hate all the commotion in her shop, but
いいことよ、カショ。やっぱり家族は仲良くしないとね。
she is in an oddly good mood, so she doesn't feel inconvenienced at least. Shigure's outward personality and the exotic allure of her kimono has been helping with giving the shop a modest following on social media. Tea time ends and customers start to thin out. Phew. I've had the cat girls take care of dealing with customers as of late, so doing the various odds and ends on my own is a fresh change of pace. It's tough work, but it's fulfilling. Speaking of which, when was the last time I stood at a counter and interacted with customers face to face like this anyway? After all, even during business hours, I'm cooped up in the kitchen all day.
タルトタタン、ミルフィーユ、ルリジューズです。
This is something I like about the Nekopara CGs. They always feel like it is like something... It almost looks like it's someone who's taken a picture of it, like an action shot. Most of the time, that's how it always feels. Rather than I want to say a snapshot, but I don't know how to explain it otherwise. It's like a snapshot of a moment. It feels like it's a picture. After the fact, not during. I don't know how to explain it. There's just that slight different feeling to it. I've always enjoyed the art style in these games. It's just lovely. At first, Fraze came across as shy and introverted, but she's a fast worker regardless. You're pretty impressive.
Huh?
You're careful and deliberate so you don't make mistakes, despite being so particular. Constantly on the move so you get a considerable amount done. This shop probably wouldn't operate without you around, huh?
そんなことは。
その通りよ。最近はお客さんが増えて、もう私だけでは無理ね。
今日は特にお客さんが多いです。
ええ、いつもならティータイムが取れるくらい空いているような時間帯なのだけれど。
It wasn't enough to form any lines, but the customers didn't let up for a second. They're all probably here for Shigure. I'm guessing it's because of the spread on social media.
すみません。頑張りすぎました。謝らないで。私はお客さんが多い方が嬉しいです。
The tone and demeanor aren't quite the same, but she's starting to speak a little like Menta. Suppose it comes with the territory since Menta raised her like a daughter.
なんてよくできた子なんでしょう。
Frey sure is qualified. She should be the same age as Chocola too.
フランスの鈴持ち試験は相当に厳しいらしいですから、それに合格しているだけでも間違いなく優秀ですね。
Is the exam different content-wise?
もちろんです。自動車の免許試験と同じで、国ごとに基準が全然違います。しかも日本だと国から業務委託された民間企業の方々が試験官なんですが、 フランスは警察官が担当していますから。
That does seem tough.
鈴の試験、はい、大変でした。無理だと思ったことも何度か。でもパティシエールがいっぱい教えてくれましたから。
本人の努力がなければ私が何を言っても無意味よ。フレーズが鈴を持っているのはフレーズが努力をしたから。
ありがとうございます、パティシエール。連れて帰りたい。
Hey, don't go saying that like you mean it. She does mean it.
いいかもしれないわね。
What?
フレーズは物心ついた時には私の家に行って、この店この町しか知らないわ。世界にはいろいろな場所があり、人がおり、想像すらしないことが起きる。そうしたことを知らないでいるのはもったいないし危ういことだから。
Dangerous?
私はフレーズにもっと広い世界を知ってほしいの。
I see. It is important to broaden one's horizons. I feel like she's saying that about myself. I was always locked in a small world. I was under the assumption that my dad's house and the places around school made up the entire world. When I met a mentor in the city, my world changed in a big way. I was able to choose my own path.
そういうことでしたら、私が万全の体制で広い世界を知っていただくために受け入れを。
そう。じゃあお願いしようかしら。
But if you do that, what will happen to this shop, mentor?
フレーズの代わりにしぐれが働いてくれれば問題ないわね。
I'm all for that. We'll swap.
あなたもいろいろなことへ目を向けた方がいいと思うの。小さな画面を通してではなく。
申し訳ございません。私は兄様がいない世界では生きていけないのです。水と空気と兄様が必要です。
Food? You need food?
そうなの？残念だわ。
さすがは兄様の師匠様。ベニューさんの方が上手ですね。
I'm not sure how much of that was true, but I also agree that Frey should learn more about the world. But it doesn't have to be right away. Whenever the time comes when you want to do that, I'll do everything in my power to help you, Fraze.
ありがとうございます。いつかその時にはぜひ。楽しみです。
Yep. Now then, time to wash up the plates.
私も厨房に戻るわね。
Before I even notice, my first full day in France is coming to a close. The original La Solaire is fermé. Okay, close for business before sunset.
二人ともお疲れ様でした。たっぷり食べてちょうだい。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much. I know I asked this of you suddenly, and I brought Shigure along on top of that.
食事は大勢の方が楽しいもの。それにあなたたちは家族じゃないの。はい。さあどうぞ。
いただきます。
French words serve to enrich one's appetite and mood. The portion size is small, designed to make you enjoy their visual beauty. Mentor has prepared scallops topped with mini shrimp and caviar sandwiching sliced pieces of baby tomatoes. To ensure it's held together, it's drenched in a light coat of potato mousseline, making it less likely to fall apart when eaten. Delicate, vibrant, and gentle on the palate.
うわー、美味しいです、ベニエさん。
This is fantastic.
ありがとう。普通の家庭料理なのだけれど、祖母の代から作っているから褒めてもらえて嬉しいわ。
These decadent, hors d'oeuvres, are like a bite into the blessings of the Mediterranean. Their saltiness and acidity is good for the body. Following the French words is soup, which is then followed by a dish of poisson, fish. Every dish is exquisite.
美味しいです。パティシエールの料理を食べると、私は今日も頑張ってよかったなって思います。
私もあなたの食べる姿を見るのが大好きよ、フレーズ。
パリで超一流のフランス料理フルコース、その上歴史ある邸宅で一泊。どうしましょう。素人の私がちょっとお手伝いしたくらいでは全く見合わないと思うのですが。
しぐれは面白いことを言うわね。見合うとか見合わないとか、そんなこと気にしなくてもいいのよ。
しかし兄様がお世話になっているのに、この上私まで。
I get how you feel, but I've tried to give Menta tokens of my gratitude plenty of times in the past, but she would never accept a single offer. I want to someday thank her by making some really delicious Western sweets. Menta is the one who taught me all I know, so I think showing her my growth is a valid form of thanks. It really is the only thing I take exception to this in all of this, is like the idea of Western sweets, as if he's only learnt French, really, from what I've seen. It's like, again, where's the cherry bakewells? Where's the mince pies? Where are these lovely Western desserts?
楽しみにしているわ、カショ。
なるほど。でも私はどうすれば。
構わないと言っているのに。しぐれもカショたちに似て頑固だこと。
And I'm only speaking like from the British perspective here. What about the Italian desserts? What about the Spanish ones, the German ones, the Polish ones? You get the idea.
すみません。ではお言葉に甘えます。
Like, please, like people down in the comments from like countries in Europe, outside of France, please share what you would consider like your country's desserts. Like, I'm actually curious because I might try some. So, a bit separate to that, I just, especially Polish for some reason. I don't know why I got shum in my head. Tried Dutch ones before, some like stroopwafels. Ooh, stroopwafels! I'm telling you, you need to try the stroopwafel. Oh.
そうしてちょうだい。これも自信作なのよ。楽しんでほしいわ。
After the main meat dish. What if I got meat dish comes, slices of Mentos cake which line the table? Oh.
すごい綺麗です。とっても。
I mean, I'm not sure on the fruit pieces inside the filling there. It's a bit like you forgot to mash them kind of look.
いつも素敵だけれど、今日のは特別にパティシエールの楽しい気持ちが伝わってきます。
It's overly showy.
そう。よかったわ。
I scoop the tip of the cake and bring it to my mouth. Cake is a new recipe that I've never tasted before, but the flavor definitely belongs to my Menta. It's a fresh, yet nostalgic taste. I feel like I've come to the city for the sole purpose of eating this.
少しは落ち着いたかしら。
I don't know, but was I that bad?
迷子の子猫のような顔をしていたわね。
Color me embarrassed. Sort of like a pale pink. Yeah, it's like super pale pink, even though pink is obviously a pale red, but you know, even paler. Honestly, when I was helping with the shop today, I did kind of ask myself, should I really be doing this right now? I thought, I should be baking the cake that'll satisfy my dad before Christmas. But as I worked through the day, I just started to remember the old days. My desire from when I first started off to make Western sweets had resuscitated.
焦りは消えた？
To be honest, a little remains, but the weird feeling of discomfort has diminished. My objective isn't to have my dad recognize my talents, it's to bake a cake that puts smiles on people's faces. And that is my goal, and it's the right one for me. I'm positive. But Dad said that you'll always be half the man you should be if you keep running behind words like that. My goal is right, in which case, I was the one in the wrong. I've been running behind my words? I was satisfied by just saying that I wanted to put smiles on faces. Essentially, I was running behind those words. I really want to bring smiles to people's faces, and I can do something more. I should do something more. That is what my dad was trying to tell me, at least I think.
私はカショのお父さんではないからわからないわね。そうかもしれないし、違うのかもしれない。言葉というのは言った本人にすら本当の意味がわからないこともある。
Yeah, he could have made it up on the spot just to be a dick and make you be thrown off balance and be like, well, I give up on everything I'm doing. It's like, could be like that, could be like that.
100人が受け取れば100通りの解釈があるのが言葉というものだから。
Which is why I interpreted him as being a dick.
大切なのは言葉ではなくて。
All the dots?
いいえ、少し話しすぎたわね。長旅の上にずっと働いて疲れたでしょ。シャワーを浴びて早めに寝るといいわ。あ、うっかりしていたわ。空き部屋はあるけれど、ベッドはカショウが使っていたものしか空いてないの。
Oh no.
一緒に使ってもらってもいいかしら。
Oh no.
もちろんです。ご迷惑はかけられません。そもそも私はホテルに泊まるつもりでしたから。
ダメよ。日が落ちてから出歩くなんて危ないもの。
That's right. It's a big bed, so we'll manage. But if you don't want to, that's a different story.
兄様と
Oh god.
私幸せすぎて気絶しそうです。
Really?
本当に大丈夫なのよね、カショウ。
I think I'm the one who might go to the hotel. Shigure just gets like this sometimes. I'm positive we'll be just fine. Please, believe me, Mentor.
なら安心ね。そうなの。しぐれはこういう子なのね。会えてよかったわ。
This is her on her best behavior. Just so you know.
こんな楽しそうなパティシエールは初めて見るかもしれません。カショウさんとしぐれさんとおしゃべりしている時のパティシエールは本当に嬉しそうです。
Is that a fact?
私はさほど面白いことは言っていないと思いますが、兄様を見ていると幸せになるのは自然の摂理ですから。しぐれさん面白いです。
It's one way to put it.
フレーズもいずれ理解します、きっと。
Mentor does look happy. Her eyes get especially gentle when she looks at Shigure. Shigure ended up coming here without any previous arrangements. So I thought she would be trouble, but ultimately it might have been the right choice to bring her along. I never would have guessed Mentor would be so thrilled to see her. She doesn't know, she just doesn't know. I made a doll of Kashou-san out of paper towels. Nekopara, why are you doing something so dumb? Well, there's mine. Weird camera angle. I'm worried. I'm very worried. Boy, it sure has been a minute. This room hasn't changed one bit. Meta said that she had 3 rooms, so I'm guessing she's letting Fraze use a different room. It really is just how I left it.
きっと頻繁に手を入れているのでしょうね。部屋は使わなければ悪くなるものですから。
Now that you mention it.
毎日のように窓を開けたり、埃を払わないとすぐカビ臭くなります。
Is that how it works?
実家にある兄様の部屋は私が毎日のように手入れしていますから万全です。 窓を開けて空気を入れ替えて机を空拭きし、ベッドの寝心地を確かめています。
Oh dear. Oh, I see. Is there a need for a daily check of my bed's comfort levels?
多分ベニエさんはまた兄様が来るのをずっと待っていたのだと思います。
Huh. Maybe. I feel terrible that she has been taking such good care of this room for such an unworthy apprentice. Tomorrow is another early day. Let's shower up and get to bed.
一緒にシャワーですか？それは心の準備が完了です。
No. Of course not together. Hurry and take yours first.
はーい。
Oh dear.
にゃーにゃーにゃー。
Why? Shigure, you're sick. You need a hospital ASAP. Oh god, no, don't take her to the clinic, mate. Oh dear, we know what connotations that has. Oh dear. That is a cute CG, though. I mean, it's Shigure, but you know, it's a cute CG. It's like, oh dear.
すみません。嬉しすぎてつい人語を忘れてしまいました。
Well, you did work hard today.
もったいないお言葉です。私が勝手についてきたのに。
Don't sweat it. I came here of my own accord too, so we're in the same boat. Plus, it seems that Mentor likes you.
不思議です。ご迷惑をおかけしないようにとは思っていましたが、やはり兄様の妹だからでしょうか。
No clue, but Mentor is a really nice person.
はい。私もベニエさんのことが大好きです。フレーズもすっごくいい子ですし。
In a single day, those two managed to hit it off with one another. She sure grew up into one qualified cat girl.
兄様はフレーズをご存知だったのですか？
A little before I went back to Japan, she was staying here. Oh, she was pretty darn small back then, though. I don't blame Flays for not remembering me. I'd almost forgotten her myself.
きっと思い出しますよ。何か引っかかっている様子でしたから。今日だって何度も兄様のことを見つめていましたよ。
Did she? You got your eyes peeled for cat girls as always, I see. I hadn't noticed at all. You don't think that she's worried that I work too slow, do you?
そんなことはないと思うのですが。
Freeze really is overqualified. Granted, I don't think our girls are any slouches as they are either.
あの年であの働きっぷりは素晴らしいですね。
Looks like I don't hold a candle to Mentor when it comes to raising cat girls either.
それは私もです。やってみて実感しましたが、育てるって大変です。猫は一匹一匹性格が違いますから、好きなことも嫌いなことも。一方に良かったことが一方には悪く働いたり、その逆だったり。だからこそ6匹育てた今でももっとお世話してあげたいと思ってしまうのです。
That's a very motherly thing to say despite not having kids.
あの子たちは私の娘で、私の親友で、私の誇りです。
Yeah. Each one is different, eh? I reflect on just how right she is. Even their preferences in cakes all differ from girl to girl.
ショコラのスペシャルショコラモーニングスターです。私は好き。これ美味しいわよね。あのね、おしべとめしべがね、愛し合ってぐちょんぐちょんにぐちょんぐちょんになると赤ちゃんがね、
Okay, Cinnamon's the odd cat out. Oh, no, just thinking to myself. Everyone's personalities are different, but Menta's cakes bring smiles to everyone's faces. That is why she has so many varieties of cakes. Then, what if she makes a cake for one person?
今日のデザートは兄様のために作ったのではありませんか？
Oh, you might be onto something. She made all that to present for me to taste. Given that, the cake that I should be making is... all the dots.
真剣に考えている兄様、素敵です。兄様、もう寝ましたか？
No, not yet.
最近寝つきが悪いらしいとメイプルから聞きました。
Yeah, I end up lost in my thoughts when I'm by myself.
今は一人ではありませんよ。
Yeah, I know.
私がいます。それにベニエさんもフレーズも猫たちも待っていますよ。
Speaking of which, wonder how they're all doing.
やはりペットシッターを頼んでおくべきだったでしょうか。
Nah, there's no need for that. They're bell-holding cat girls, so they should be the ones pet-sitting others.
逆に悲しませるかと思って連絡を取っていないんですが、電話くらいしてみますか？
No, I believe in them. I need to do what I set out to accomplish. Besides, it's early morning in Japan right now. The girls should be sleeping.
わかりました。それでは今だけは私が猫たちの代わりを。
Serve as them for the time being.
コロニャーン。
Alright. Shigure, let me say this now because I think you've got the wrong idea. Don't really sleep together with any of the girls. Chocolate and Vanilla sleep in their own room, and the others go home after work every day, right?
でも恋猫なのですよね。
Well, yeah, but...
しかも6匹とも。
Yes, quite the harem. Yes?
それなのにベッドを共にすることも許していただけないなんて。
No, I mean, it's not like it's off limits, but we all just want to sleep in peace with night rolls around, right?
私は深夜早朝だろうと構いませんが。
You would be a handful if you were a cat girl.
私も猫だったらよかったのに。
You're you, Shigure. My precious little sister.
確かに私が猫だったら兄様とは兄弟ではないということに。あ、兄様も猫だったらよかったのでは？
Yeah, you better hurry to sleep. Sure fatigue is kicking in.
兄様、本当に何もしないのですか？今なら猫の代わりにサービス期間中、季節限定の兄様感謝祭が開催中ですよ。
That's only making me worry more. You can't promise me that you'll be rational and keep some self-control. I'm chucking you out of the bed right now.
申し訳ありません。絶対に悪いことはしません。
Alright. Like I said before, we're getting up early tomorrow. Let's get some shut-eye.
はい。おやすみなさいませ、兄様。
Night, Shigure. I left my house late yesterday night and boarded a rocky train to the airport. From there, I had a long flight. Went through the awful Charles de Gaulle airport. And after a short nap on the plane, I landed in France, met Shigure and grabbed breakfast with her. Then I worked in the original La Soleil for the first time in ages. Capping things off, the final item for dinner ended up being my exact ideal flavor. It was one of my mentor's cakes. And like I got a grasp on something by speaking with her. After all this time stagnating, I'm progressing ever so slightly. I can feel it. At the very least, I feel like a few of the chains that have been constricting my heart are starting to drop off. My exhaustion and relief caused me to slip into a deep slumber.